Alexandrea Owens-Sarno famously danced with Leonardo DiCaprio in the classic blockbuster Titanic, but she didn't even know who he was. 1997 saw the release of James Cameron's blockbuster Titanic. Inspired by the true story of the infamous, unsinkable ship, Cameron teamed up with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet and created silver screen magic. One moment in particular stood out for fans: the moment when DiCaprio's character Jack dances with a little girl named Cora during a party thrown by the third-class passengers.
You're still my best girl, Cora.
San Diego native Alexandrea Owens-Sarno, who played Cora, was just 8 years old when she first auditioned for the gig at an open casting call for extras. But what has she been doing in the quarter-century since? Owens-Sarno told Vice that she landed the role in Titanic thanks to her younger sister, who got upset and began crying while they were waiting in line with their mother during the casting call for film extras. That got the attention of the casting director, who saw Owens-Sarno and thought she might be just right for the role of Cora. Owens-Sarno said, "I think it was probably just my giant eyes, honestly. I have these big eyes that people are like, oh my gosh, they're so emotive. I can't really hide things." Though it seemed like the breakthrough role of a lifetime, Owens-Sarno told Cosmopolitan that things didn't work out that way, as it was difficult at such a young age to face industry rejection. She explained, "Right after Titanic, I got an agent. I was auditioning for movies, but it was a really hard time for me. I actually stopped pursuing the professional side of acting, but I'm living in Los Angeles now, doing the LA thing." Owens-Sarno also told Cosmopolitan that while she loved working with James Cameron and his production crew, most of her fondest memories involved Leonardo DiCaprio. She said, "My very first scene that we filmed was one where I'm sitting with Leonardo DiCaprio and we were drawing in his sketchbook. It got cut. It's in the deleted scenes. But it was 3 hours of takes and in between, just hanging out and drawing pictures with Leo." DiCaprio had already established himself an A-list star by then, thanks to his work in films like Romeo and Juliet and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Still, Owens-Sarno told Access Hollywood that she had no idea who he was beyond their experiences together.
My mom was like, "Do you know who that is?" I'm like, "That's my friend Leo."
Owens-Sarno remembers the teenage heartthrob being exceptionally nice to her on set, which was something she held over her friends at school for years to come. And who can blame her? She said, "He was the sweetest guy ever. He would order me peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in between takes. I'd sit on his little lap and just be like, 'Hi, this is my friend.'" Since 1997, a lot has happened in the life of Jack Dawson's best girl. For starters, Owens-Sarno went to California State University, Long Beach. Once she was done with college, she headed a few miles north and settled in Los Angeles, where she dove into improv and sketch comedy. Strangers will still recognize her as Cora from Titanic every now and again, but all in all, she's been able to lead a relatively normal life. In 2015, Owens-Sarno was highlighted in a BuzzFeed Where Are They Now feature that detailed her life since Titanic. She told Cosmopolitan, "I woke up to a message from BuzzFeed on Facebook asking if I would want to comment because they were writing an article on me. And I was like, what do you mean you're doing a BuzzFeed article on me? That doesn't make sense." The post went viral almost immediately, suddenly thrusting her back into the public spotlight. Owens-Sarno shared, "I didn't realize how fast the turnaround was going to be. They had the post pretty much already done. I went to my acting class, and when I got out of class, it was already up. It got a little wild. My friends went crazy." In recent years, Owens-Sarno has been sharing her memories of Titanic on her social media, gathering a large following of fans eager to hear about her experiences. In 2015, she wrote on Instagram, "I am absolutely baffled by the amount of love and support I'm getting from the amazing Titanic fans. I'm working out a way for anyone who wants an autographed picture to be able to get one. In the meantime, thank you all so much for being the best fans."
I still get recognized sometimes, and that, I think it just puts my brain into this, like, I'm 31 now. Like, I'm not 8.
One thing she sadly won't ever be able to share on IG? A Jack Dawson drawing that DiCaprio gave to Owens-Sarno. She told Cosmopolitan of her prized possession, "Leo signed that sketch for me, and it was being kept safe in a trailer. and someone went in and stole it. I was so upset. After college, Owens-Sarno decided to move to Los Angeles to chase her dreams of breaking into the acting world. Turns out, she has a knack for comedy, and she's taken her talents to the stage. According to her Instagram, she regularly participates in live comedy shows. Whether it be her theatrical play, An Excuse to Behave Badly, which received positive reviews from the Hollywood Fringe audience, or her improv shows with acting groups Abstracto and Ugly as Sin, she has kept herself busy. Though Owens-Sarno hasn't promoted any shows since before the pandemic, it's apparent that this artistic side of her hasn't left, as she's been focusing on other aspects of her acting career. Though Owens-Sarno faced the highs and lows of show business after Titanic, she didn't let that stop her from acting altogether. In 2020, she told Vice, "I kept doing plays and I did drama in high school, but it just wasn't on the same scale." In 2017, Owens-Sarno appeared as Bianca in the short horror film A Closer Walk with Thee, as well as the role of Georgina in the short drama Enjoy the View. From there, she picked up more gigs throughout 2019 to 2020, including the short comedy sketch Con Actors. In it, Owens-Sarno plays Tara, a woman using acting classes to find her future soulmate. She posted on Instagram, "We did a thing. With an all-female crew, the men were there for eye candy purposes, and you should go watch it." Now that Owens-Sarno is back acting again, it means facing more auditions and more rejections, a process that she found to be difficult when she was a little kid. However, now that she is older and more comfortable in her career, she is able to find humor in the process when things don't go as planned. One outlet to channel that humor is through her social media, where Owens-Sarno likes to share outtakes from her self-taped auditions with her 20,000 followers. Whether it be her performing eye-high kicks in her kitchen, rolling her eyes wildly about to and fro, or even talking to her misbehaving cat, Owens-Sarno doesn't shy away from giving her fans insight into her acting career. In addition to acting, Owens-Sarno is interested in other creative avenues, as she told BuzzFeed in 2017, "I've been writing sketch comedy that I'll start producing very soon. And I'm also in the process of writing a novel." This passion for storytelling ultimately led her to start a production company in 2017 called Jerk Buddies, which later became Sunday Night Productions. The group is made up of Owens-Sarno and comedian Zach Hillman. After meeting in college, the two went on to not only perform improv shows together, but write and star in their own comedy sketches online. According to their YouTube channel, their comedy sketches range from oddly humorous scenarios like Super Dupe's Sizzle Reel to fake advertisements playing off of adult innuendos like Nutbuster. Despite their creative talents, the two appear to have taken a break from uploading skits, as their last video was released in 2019. Nonetheless, their channel is still up for their fans to consume. In 2022, Owens-Sarno and writer Nolan Lewis came together to make the short film Lanes. To get the project off the ground, the two launched an Indiegogo link where fans of their work could contribute to the film. Lanes is about three friends searching for the driver responsible for their friend's death in a hit-and-run accident. Owens-Sarno said, "Lanes will not only highlight the bicycle community, but will also peel back the layers of humanity of the four people that are dealing with a mutual tragedy." In addition to their Indiegogo link, Owens-Sarno used her Instagram to keep fans updated on the production of the film. Adorably enough, she even got her sister, Rachel Owens-Sarno, the same one who cried at the Titanic auditions, to take part in the film as well. Following her partnerships with Nolan Lewis, Alexandrea Owens-Sarno stayed busy throughout 2022. For starters, the Los Angeles-based actor starred in the short film Maya, which garnered a nomination for Best Student Film at the San Diego Film Awards. From there, Owens-Sarno followed that up with the web series Mr. Harmac. The comedic production earned 5 official selections and 3 nominations at Seoul's WebFest. The series follows a character called Mr. Harmac and his outrageous journeys that result from his mansplaining antics. Played by TV veteran Jarrett Zachary, the web series only has 4 episodes. In the episode titled Mr. and Mrs. Harmac, Owens-Sarno plays a film producer named Vanessa Michaels, who reluctantly entertains Mr. Harmack's horrible idea for a movie. After the episode's release, production company Oaktown Island took to Instagram to announce Owens-Sarno's involvement in the series. If she looks familiar to you, that's because you saw her in Titanic. Yes, that Titanic, as the little girl who dances with Leo in steerage and gives him that adorable smile when he says, "You're still my best girl, Cora." Well, she's all grown up now, and she's brought that adorable smile and her variety of talents to Mr. Harmack. We can't wait to see what she brings her talents to next.